Howdy folks, the name's Alan Clark and I'm your candidate in the upcoming election for the People's Party of Canada. I'm honored to be serving Fort McMurray and Cold Lake in this riding. As I work here, I'm a heavy-duty mechanic, welder and millwright, pipe fitter. Worked in all those industries. I have a background in agriculture, forestry, mining. I'm a mine supervisor. And I understand the trials and tribulations that we've faced in the last 20 years, especially the last 10 under a Liberal government. Our party stands for freedom, responsibility, fairness, and respect. Our party will abolish and withdraw Canada from the Paris Climate Accords, which is a death nail to our oil and gas industry. We will abolish the equalization program and return the $87 billion that was overpaid to Ottawa back to Alberta for infrastructure and improvements, especially in the Fort McMurray and Cold Lake area. No tax on overtime is another plank of our policy. We believe fairness in taxation, rebuilding our military, and upgrading and expanding our oil and gas industry from refining to pipelines. Our policies are all based on common sense, sound judgment, and practical solutions. And April 28th, please mark an X for the People's Party of Canada and send me to Ottawa so I can fight for a better future for you and your children. Thank you very much.
Hello friends, Kulbir Shavla here. I'm the independent candidate for federal elections here in Fort McMurray-Cold Lake riding, and my views on Canadian politics are very conservative. I feel that Canada has the potential to make from a small pin to a big airplane here in Canada. We are such a vast country with such repertoire of talent and so much resources that we are not using the potential. Let's evolve a Canadian dream from square one and build from a little pin to the massive airplane here in Canada, everything included. Like, let's have an engineering mindset. Now, any country that manufactures thrives and succeeds, but the countries that trade typically mess up. So that's what happened to Canada. We have the potential to make everything here in Canada. Let's make it here, guys. Let's make it here. Let's strategize and revise our Canadian dream. Or let's say if you don't have it, let's build it up then. So this is part of my vision that Canada can have every single thing here. Now, the immigration reciprocity by Asian and African countries to the Western mainstream Canadians is not there. It needs to open up. These countries should also, just like the West is so accommodative versus the systemic lie of racism here in Canada, which is a big lie, the systemic accommodation of Canada should be copied by Asian and African countries. They should take in the mainstream of Canada into their countries if they want to go, but the accommodation needs to be there. So that's another socially very conservative type of a thing, that the immigration is happening in mass numbers, yet the reciprocation is not offered by those countries. So that's another one I'll work on. Another thing is white genocide in South Africa. That's a global affairs issue. We have to work on those as well. And then here in Canada, the waiting times in banks and fast food, so-called fast food, and the retail, that needs to be gone. And the time that people spend in lines needs to just go away. Stuff like that. Then cash needs to be there. 5G towers need to be